All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege at this time to introduce something of this long-awaited, highly anticipated convo with my brother, His Majesty, the Hypeness of hip hop, the Imperial Hypeness of hip hop. Spliff Star is in.
Yo, can we
Hey, so
hear
my
me?
name. Yeah, you good, good.
All right, as long as you can hear me good. What's up, partner? How you doing, man?
Good. Trying to be like you when I grow up. You know what I mean?
How's the family and so forth?
Everybody good, man. How about you? Your way.
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm living life while I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So we here on a significant date, 9/11. You know, that's the Ethiopian New Year, and we know what happened in New York. So,
Of course.
kind of, what your reflection at going on in regards to this day?
Um, this day was a sad day. This day was a devilish day. You know what I mean? My prayers go out to all the families that lost somebody, to everybody that lost somebody. Period. At that in that situation and all that. But there's been many sad days, just like September 11th. September 11th is just one of those days that's documented. You know what I mean? And it's been more than that. That's just another Holocaust. That was just another Holocaust. You feel me?
Word.
In these times right now, people gotta understand, man. You know, the times that we living in is serious times. This is good against evil. This is God time, devil time. You know, ain't no, ain't you know, ain't no. It was no such thing as a race thing. It was human race, but unfortunately, others want to make it a race thing. So I guess that's
Right.
how it's gonna turn out to be. And it don't have to be, but that's how it's been going on for the longest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So honestly, you know, if the Bible said to me that me and you, our people like us,
Mm.
it was made in God's liking, the way that He looks. Okay, and the pretty angel, fair skin, blonde hair, blue eyes, and stuff, is supposed to be like the Caucasian, the way Caucasian look right
Mm.
now. Now, we all know that angel wanted the same power as God, right? Even though God gave him power, and he was the most, he was the this and he was the that more than other angels. Just like today, no matter how much you help somebody, they're never satisfied. They want what you got
That's
in
real.
them. They want to
That's real.
take all your shit. That's why if things like that happen to me, I'd be like, they did the same shit to God. They did the same shit to Jesus. Who's me?
Right.
You know, that ain't nothing but history repeating itself. This slave mentality shit that this president dealing with and what's going on right now, this ain't nothing new. This is just the futuristic way. You got what I'm saying to you? This is
That's
just
real.
the futuristic way. Ain't nothing new, bro. Like, all you could do is just defend your family. All you can do is teach yourself how to move better in life. All you can do is pray for better times. And all you can do is keep faith. That's all you can do. There's nothing else. And that's real talk. You want to put a halt to stuff. You want shit to stop systematically. Well, let's start from the root. You got to start with us first.
Right.
You know, where we look at each other as kings, no matter how much we say the N word. We
Right.
still respect each other as kings. And we stop. We could go back to that knuckle up game and put the hammer down because it's not that serious for us to go reach for the hammer. Sometimes you gotta defend yourself. I can't knock a brother for defending himself. But if it's something that me and you can knuckle up over, let's do that. I'm a man. I can take a bus lip or a eye jammy. You know what I'm saying? If you're a man, you should be able to take a bus lip or an eye jammy. But at least tomorrow we can live tomorrow.
Right.
At least we're not gonna be locked up. At least you could heal up. I could heal up, and we could continue the life, the journey. You know what I'm saying? This is the difference. So once we get like that with ourselves first, you know, they'll have no choice but to catch on. See, it's simple like this. Let's do the math, baby. You know, if all Hispanics, all black people, all people of color around the world, okay, and they have government jobs, things that they need them there to be moved to go down. I'm talking about people in the army, all the way down 9 to 5, to anything that's involved with the government. If they have faith in God and they believe in righteousness and they believe what, you know, in humans, and they have a heart and they have a soul, and everybody stop right now, no work, don't go nowhere and everything, you'll be stopping a very big machine, a gigantic machine. And that will show the people the power that the people have. Nothing gets run without them. Nothing goes down without them. It might be a little late. Call it a conspiracy if you want to. They put it in our face, and people look at it like it's just a movie, like the movie Us. You know, I see that paper cut shit with the, you know, the paper cut with people holding hands.
Right.
In that movie. I was like, oh shit. I recognized that from 3-4 years old.
Right.
I seen that same shit 3-4 years old. Okay? I'm 47. You dig? So I'm watching this shit and I'm like, damn, boy, shit is real. You know, when I was a little kid, my dad used to say, son, nothing comes from nothing. We used to watch Star Trek. He says, son, see that phone right there? They gotta have a phone where you can flip it. And we had the flip phones. He said, son, you can see Spock talking to Captain Kirk and you see the face? We can FaceTime now. You know what I'm saying? We can FaceTime now. So like I said, nothing comes from nothing. Anything that we see, potentially it exists, it's gonna happen. And that's their way of massaging it into our minds. You know, we've seen, they used to have a movie called Outbreak. We've seen cases like this with the city happen. We've seen that's going down right now. We've seen this. Right. We watch movies where little trafficking and such is going down. We've watched police since I'm a little boy, you a little boy. We watched police brutality on black children, black women, black men, period.
Right. Live in the flesh. We ain't need phone, no video for none of that. We seen it live in the flesh.
It's going down. We seen a lot of homies kill another homie over dumb shit. It's going down. What we don't see, it's like them old movies. When the other homie saw the other homie doing bad and he helped him out. Right. When the single mother wasn't a single mother, she had the father there, and the father wasn't in jail, and the father wasn't a drug dealer, and the father wasn't on crack, and the daughter was sexy as hell, but never had to reveal her body to who she was. Where the kids was artists, and the other kid was thinking about being a lawyer. Okay, and even though they was in the ghetto, they never felt victim to the ghetto. Right. That's like Good Times. See, Good Times is that family. That's a strong black family. That's a family that show you what black is how black is so beautiful. If you really analyze that show, Thelma was fine as hell, and she never had to, like show off her body to be sexy.
Right.
It was a black family, and they had a father in the house. They
Right.
had a mother who believed in the Lord, and she kept her family stick together like glue. She was the glue, right?
Right.
She
Right.
even helped neighbors, and always she was always for the right, right? And no matter what was going down in the Chicago, it had the gangs and all that and all that. None of the brothers affiliated with it. They kept their children out of jail. They kept their daughter from hoeing or being a stripper, or, you know,
Right.
and anything that we might fall victim to out here in these streets.
Right.
So yeah, that family right there is a good inspiration. So on the overall, when I look at shit right now, it's all written out, bro. It's all about what people gonna make their mind up to do. This is where you make up your mind. Like, are you gonna take this vaccine they're about to force on us because you see no other way? Or are you prepared to meet your maker? Because that's what it is. If you refuse to take this vaccine or whatever, it might be bad for you. It might just take you from your family and throw you in a FEMA camp. Okay? And that's how that goes. And that's where the separation starts again. You see that President Trump already started that, separated the families, talking about they taking them back to Mexico and all this shit, and start separating shit. That's the same slavery shit they did before Christopher Columbus and the rest of them motherfuckers. This is the same shit, my nigga. It's not. I don't know why people acting like, nah, man. I just saying fuckery. It's the same fuckery. You know why they kidnap kids and children, little children? Because they're virgins and their blood is pure. These satanic motherfuckers know that. They kidnap these babies, drinking blood, shit like that. That's why they don't tell a black woman, especially a black woman, they don't tell them nothing about their placenta. You're supposed to keep your placenta. Placenta have the minerals and vitamins you can't buy nowhere on this planet Earth, girl. They'll take your placenta and make 30 different medicines out of your shit.
Right.
And fuck around and make clones out of your shit too. So, yeah, when a woman gives birth, she should always ask for her placenta. That shit, that's the shit. It might sound disgusting on that shit, but that's the shit that keep your hair right, that keep your skin good. All that is like it reverse your shit. That's what it does. Read about it, look about it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, when you ask me about that, man, I'm sorry. It's been written out. Nothing surprises me. You just gotta be prepared. That's real shit.
So your start in regards to the industry, you've been around for a long time. So what's some jewels you can impart, to people who coming in the industry or people who got an interest or whatever? Like you seen the game, and one of the interviews I saw you in, you said one of the things that you wished you would have learned was the business sooner than you did. You know what I'm saying?
That's the key. The business part is learning the business part, because you might have too much fun, you get a little money, you're making these music, you're having fun in the studio, you're traveling and all that, but you're not really watching your business. And business is the main thing. A lot of us fuck up on that end, but it's okay. You know what I mean? I wouldn't call it a loss. I call it a lesson. I mean, it's a lesson learned. That's how I found out. I had to learn my lesson. You know what I mean? And I'm watching the greats make wrong business decisions, and they learn from their lessons. I watch some of the greats do that, and you gotta bump your head once or twice. It's like riding a bike, trying to keep that balance. You're gonna fall once or twice, but once you on it, you on it. You know what I mean? Just know that. Learn your business as well. Don't just let your lawyer read it and you don't know what the fuck going on. Just because he say it's good and you just sign shit. You don't know what means what, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to do it like that. Yeah.
So your start in the game, you know, coming from uh, East Flatbush, coming from Brownsville, you know what I'm saying? Did you ever think or envision in your mind that when you came in, you would be, you know, where you have been?
Hell to the no. Because honestly, I'm from East Flatbush, Troy Church Ave, you know what I'm saying? And once upon a time, Reagan was president. Bill Clinton was about to come in a little bit, but Reagan was president. And in that Reagan era, I was making more money than a rapper. In that Reagan era, I was making more money than a rapper. I was, I was, I was in the trap, getting the trap for real. And I was with some serious individuals. But I'm that type that any hustle I ever had, I stay dedicated to it. So, you know, no, that time made the man that's in this time. You know, cause that man teach me about morals, principles, and rules, regulations. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you know everybody, you know, everybody could swim. You know what I'm saying? Some of us could swim. Everybody can't swim. You know what I mean? A lot of people drown. You know what I mean? Because they don't got the stamina to keep up sometimes. But I'm around some of the greatest. So, you know, Busta Rhymes been my dog since 9 years old. He was 9, I was 11. You know what I'm saying? He was always into the music. I was into the streets, but my man was always into the music. And, you know, like it's like God put him in my life because shit, at that time, shit, when shit got hot, I had a rescue thing to go to, you know what I mean? Like my nigga Buster shared his dream with me. And what I did, I took his dream and made it ours. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. And once a lot of my homies died, a lot of my homies went to jail doing football numbers. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't, you know, I didn't feel that was for me at all. You know what I mean? It ain't for my homies neither. But I just knew when to go and when not to. I never was too much of a follower. I might be down, I might be in the mix, but I never was a follower. I made my own decision, my own time. You know what I mean? At the same time, I had God guidance because I always believe in God. I'm not a church. I ain't no church goer or nothing like that. But I always believe in God. You know what I mean? So once Busta Rhymes got the opportunity to go solo, you know what I mean? I was thinking about changing my life anyway. I didn't know what the fuck to do though. I just know I didn't want a regular job because I'm too used to getting this money. You know what I mean? So
Right.
once Busta got the solo deal, shit, and then 1 and 1 makes 2, 2 and 2 make 4. Niggas, that simple. Bow. Are you serious? What? I'm out of here. You know what I mean? I went to and I had a parole at the time, and it was like I told my parole officer that I was going to go on the road with Buster, and they was like, nah. I'm like, nah. I thought probation and parole was for a person to change their life around, get a job, change your life around, right? Right? Ain't that what it is? This motherfucker, she didn't want me to go. I was like, all right. I left her office. That was the last time she saw me, nigga. I didn't go back. I didn't go back. I had a warrant. I had an open case plus that, and I didn't go back. Fuck that, because I wanted to change. I wanted to do that job, and she didn't want me to take it, so I bounced. So, nigga, I had warrants. They was looking for me, and while they were looking for me, my new name was Spliff Star, and I was on Soul Train when they came looking for me. You see me?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay. Yeah, my name was Spliff Star when they came looking for me. And I through God's graces, you know, you know what I mean, I didn't end up I didn't end up in the sand pit. You know what I'm saying? I dipped in a Dodger sand pit. And I created this character, Spliff Star, and ever since then, I've been that Spliff Star. See, how I didn't go to jail is because by the time I done, I was on the run for 3 years. I was on TV doing the most for 3 years, and they was looking for me. They was looking on the street, wrong place. But anyway, uh, I went and did the biggest tour at that time was P Diddy and Family tour, and me and Busta was a part of that. And that was a big tour. Made a lot of money on that tour. So I came home bagged up, and the day I got home, say we got home about maybe 1:30. At this time, I'm still living in my family house. I'm still with my pops and shit. We got the 2-family crib, you know, out there on Troy Avenue, Brooklyn, Flatbush. And that's used to be, my crib used to be the meeting place when all of us would go on tour, bus and all of us, the tour bus would come to my crib and everybody meet there, you know what I mean?
Right.
And we got dropped off. It was about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, I got dropped off. So about 5:30 in the morning, I'm hearing boom, 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 boom on my door. Now, a nigga in the hood know not to knock on my door like that, no 5:30 in the morning. They niggas know not to do that.
Right.
But anyway, I got the knock on the door, yo, and I knew it was police. I'm a street nigga. Stop it. I knew it was police. I ran straight up to the attic. My pops answered. He said I wasn't there. My pops didn't even know I came back. He answered. And he told the police I wasn't there. They left the card. Tell them, say, when I get back into town, call them, whatever. Nigga, I ran straight to the Lancey. At the time, I bought me 2 suits from Kenneth Cole. Okay? Which was like $800, $900 a piece. I went and bought me some Kenneth Cole shoes, $5 glasses, clear spectacles. I went to shine my bald headed up, and I picked some fly suits out. And I went to the court, nigga. I went to the judge who issued the warrant for me. And I was so fly, nigga. Even the lady that be typing and shit, she was like, "Yeah, Mr. Lewis, you look very nice." Yeah, that means I'm looking better than the DEA, all the motherfuckers over there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, this is all God bless. But I stepped in the courtroom to the judge who issued the warrant for the 3 years I've been running. I went into the courtroom with boarding passes, pay stubs, tax returns, W-2, shit like that, for at least 2.5 years of that. And I showed that nigga my passport in all the places I've been, how much money I made, less than 5 months, 6 months, and the things I've been doing for all the time they've been looking for me. Because analyze it now, I've been on the run, but I haven't been in no trouble. So they ain't locked me up nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing different shit. So by the time I went to that judge, everything was all in black and white. So only thing that he could have done was R&R, release on your own with Congress. You know what I'm saying? That they can't, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna lock me up? I got in black and white that I've been out of trouble and I've been working and I've been paying taxes and I've been doing this and that. It's all in black and white. Dates, names, everything. He said, in his mind, I know he was like, "You smart motherfucker." There was nothing they could do to me. There was nothing they could do to me. All he told me is come back here with a lawyer. I came back with another fly-ass suit. That's what I did. The money they was talking about spending on a lawyer, I came with another suit, nigga. Okay? Yeah, that way. It looked much, much better than the last suit that killed everybody in the courtroom. I'm looking like the lawyer, nigga.
Right.
I'm looking like a lawyer, okay? And I told him, I said, you know, honestly, I don't need a lawyer to tell you nothing. I got everything in black and white. This is what I've been doing. I haven't been in no trouble. He said, so why you ran? I said, because she didn't want me to accept the job. And I thought the job was about changing your life around.
Right.
He agreed with me. He was a Vietnamese type looking judge. Looked like he from Vietnam type. You know what I mean? But he agreed with me. I ain't walking there on no cocky shit. I walked in there on some I'm doing different shit.
Right.
So thanks to God, thanks to Busta Rhymes, and thanks to me for even wanting to do better for myself, because you know some motherfuckers just don't like to do good better for themselves. You know, they get the opportunity and they still fuck up shit. See me, I value my shit. I value friendships. There's certain things I take very deeply. Friendships, loyalty is a disciplined thing with me, bro. I believe that's the shit that take you far. You know? Everybody not gonna like you, bro. Everybody's nigga corny, whack. It's okay. It's that man's opinion. He could have his opinion. I might not like his bum ass, whack ass neither. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's the next man's opinion. It's all right. But I will respect him. And he ain't got no choice but to respect me.
Well,
nothing else.
So I want to ask you about the transition for you. You coming in, you know, heavy in the street, you got your career, go around as an artist, and then you make the transition from artist to CEO.
Yes. I have my PaperRock gang. Shout out to all my PaperRock gang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know, I had a couple of young dudes, man, really rocking with them, man. Worldwide, 804 inside. You know, at the time I had my son Swipey, my little brother, my brother Fabio, all of them that you see tearing up the city right now and all that. That was PaperRock gang. Still is PaperRock gang. There's always love. Those are my young brothers. You know what I mean? They might not all have deals, but at least one of them did. So God did hear my prayers. You know what I'm saying? Because my niggas, their life is different and better than yesterday. So my niggas is doing things, and I'm proud right now. It just showed me that I definitely know talent. It showed me that I had the air. It showed me that I was in tune, because I've been telling niggas that my boys was spicy with it. Feel me? Yeah.
Word. So what's some of the things you look for artists? Cause I know you stay on the hunt, you know, for new talent. You know what I'm saying? So if your brother, sister out there, they're looking to work with you. You know, whether they artists, whether they producers, whatever. What it take to work with Spliff Star?
Well, I mean, just be yourself. I ain't no Hollywood nigga like that. I'm in Hollywood, but I ain't Hollywood. You can talk. I'm approachable. As long as you got good music, good material, star quality. You know, I look for star quality, really. You know what I mean? Star quality is just being yourself, not trying to be nobody else, and just do you. You know what I mean? I'm non-judgmental. I gotta sit there with you and understand where you coming from. It might not be my type of music, but that don't mean it's not good music. You know what I'm saying? So I sit there and I really listen with artists and see where they coming from. And if it need tuning, I can help them in that way. No matter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I've seen some of the greatest shows ever. You know, you in the camp out there, and then I was, you know, doing analysis to another interview that you was on, and you said you and Bus had never rehearsed. So what we seen live is what y'all seen live right there. Like, what kind of chemistry do it take to hit the stage and just be in tune like that? You understand what I'm saying? So like the world came off of that organic type chemistry.
Me and Bus never rehearsed, because I think it's because like we grew up together and we just know each other, bro. Like for real, you know how you know your right hand know your left hand know your right hand. We just know each other, and Bus won't even front. Like I sit there and I come up with most of the shit that we do in our shows because I'm a bugged out ass nigga. That's all, and and he's bugged out with me, so it fits, it works. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he's the main artist. So you never want to try to overdo or do too much. So I try to stay there and accommodate what he do. You know what I mean? So it looks good. You know what I mean? Busta Rhymes is one of the greatest ever. And for me to stand up next to one of the greatest and keep up the way I do, shit, that makes me great my damn self. Ew. You know what I mean? Ew. Cardi B voice, nigga. Ew. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Word.
That's nice. That is nice. So, and y'all had some ill ass collabs. You know, if you could look back over the years, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was some of your favorite collabs, you know, that y'all did over
I love the collab. I like the collab Busta did with Janet Jackson. I love the collab that he did with ODB. I love the collab that he did. He got with on one record. Busta got Common, Jamie Foxx, Mary J. Blige, and John Legend on one record. It's called Decision. That's one of my favorite records ever. I love that record. Missy Elliot. That's fun. Being in the studio with Dr. Dre, watching it go down and how he do it and everything. That was fun. That's a blessing. Records. Also, I was blessed to be on Noriega. I think it was his first solo album on a song called The Assignment. My man put me on that. You know what I mean? Let Spliff Star flourish on that. Another moment of mine is when we did the record for the Bob Marley tribute album. Me, Busta Rhymes, and who's that? One of his sons, Marley's sons, was on that motherfucker. I forgot his name. But salute to him. He was on there with us, and it's called Babylon Chat Down Babylon. That's what it's called. I'm still waiting on my plaque. Okay. But yeah. There's a lot of other things that we did, man. Shout out to Mystical. He was a beautiful future. Shout out to Lloyd Banks. Shout out to Eminem. Shout out to, who else? Goddamn. Shout out to Ozzy Osbourne. Shout out to Rick James. These are all the people that we've done records with, and and shout out, and how could I forget the queen that helped me have the biggest record of my career, Mariah Carey. Shout out to her. Yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sean Paul, all of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. We definitely had some A-list celebrity features. We always do that. Busta, when he gets to his remix, how he do it. He do it very colossal on him. You know what I mean? So I'm blessed to be around one of the greatest. I'm blessed to be around many greats. I'm around many greats. Okay, and I'm blessed to be there. I see it. So what I do though, I come back to the hood with it, and I put my youngins on it. Cause see the youngins, if I like working with the young ones. You know what I mean? A lot of people knock it, talk about mumble rap, blah blah, this drilling shit. Nah, it's just a wave that you're not with. See, I'm with it. You're not with it. You're probably not in tune. I'm in tune. So I'll rock with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Word of mother. So yeah, shout out to all my youngins getting it right now, man. Little TJ, 5-year foreign, the rest of the gang, man, they doing it real big right now. I'm loving it.
So are you still doing the magazine that you had out?
Excuse me?
The magazine. We had the magazine going on.
Yeah, we got SMF magazine. Shout out to Jay Fred. We got the magazine, A&R The Streets, where we put unsigned artists in the magazine, get them light, let people know about them out there. If they're hot like that, they got a potential like that. Females coming up as models, entrepreneurs, which my word is entrepreneurs, but entrepreneurs, anything of that nature, anybody doing their own thing or whatever, please hit me up. I got my magazine, SMF magazine, Streets Most Famous. Hit up my man Jay Fred, Mr. Streets Most Famous. You can find him on IG. hit them up, tell them about your business, man. Get yourself an article up in there that way. I also got my food foundation. I have a food foundation, you know, giving back to the hood. Shout out to Jackie, Miss Love. She keeps it going. When I'm too busy to even get to it, she keeps it going. Thank God for her and Divine. Shout out Divine to God. Yeah, we all over the place, feeding the hood, man. Feeding anybody that need to be fed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, you know what I mean, you can't save the world, but you definitely could give back to some. You know what I mean? Just do your part. Do your
Yeah,
part.
I've been doing this
Yeah.
since COVID began. 100 children in my hood where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? 5 days a week. So it's either feeding one meal a day or you gonna have to contend with them because we don't know death, we know hunger. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. Somebody just asked real quick, how could they donate to the Food Foundation right here?
Y'all can find or y'all just go to find it on IG. It's a food foundation is F.O.O.D foundation. The reason why I spell it like that, because it's breaking down the acronym is food as in fueling our own development. That's what that food break down to, fueling our own development. You can find that out on IG. Just leave this message right there on who you are, where you from. You know what I mean? If you got a foundation, no matter what city you in, you got a foundation, we put it with my foundation, and we rock out in your city. You know what I mean?
So as far as
Yeah.
making
Food foundation. You need another O there. You need FOOD. You need FOOD. Yeah. I see you.
so
I
how
see you.
have you been
Z-Rilla, that's my big homie. Yeah. So
how versatile have you been, during this whole COVID situation in regards to getting music out, still connecting with people and keeping it fresh, keeping that, top of the mind type
well,
situation.
COVID had a brother in the gym. You know what I'm saying? In the gym. Shout out to Diamond, Brooklyn. How up, boy? COVID had brothers in the gym, had brothers in the studio making more heat. You know what I'm saying? Had time to kick back with the kids and explain to them, have some big talks with my big son, and I had time to even take time for myself, bro, and see what's more important in life, bro. You know what I mean? It's bad for everybody, bro. For everybody. So we have to move militant out here. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? You can't be, if you ain't 19 and you damn 35, 40 years old, you need to stop living like you 25, bro. You know what I mean? You need to really, really see what's important out here, bro. You know what I mean? I like to stay fly. You know what I mean? I know ain't nothing wrong with getting fly, but
Right.
let's think about the most important things. Don't wait till you get 40, my age, or 30 years old to worry about that. If you're getting money right now, you're 22, 23, man, build. So by the time you're 30, you done halfway there. That shit right. When you 40, forget about it. You chilling. Now anything you're doing is just an option because now you got everything locked in. You got real estate, you got businesses, all of that. Yeah, I've seen somebody get robbed for a chain. I've seen somebody get robbed for some money. I've never seen nobody run away with some real estate, and I've never seen nobody snatch a business and run. Okay, let's think that way. You know, it's something fly about when you in your whip and you drive down the neighborhood. Instead of you showing off that big chain, you just tell Shorty, look to your right there. See them 3 houses over there? I own that shit. I'm renting
That's right.
out though. I own that. I don't live there. I don't live on the ground, baby. I live on the 45th floor. 45th floor, Shorty, in Miami. Last time a mosquito came to my balcony, it popped because it passed its altitude. that way, you know.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, I want my young bros to live their life. Cause when I was younger and we was popping off, I was living my life. But I wish I did have somebody to tell me something business wise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank God that we still relevant. We still could rock out. We still killing them on stage. We still could make records. We still with the times. We in tune. Thank God for all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, but besides that, I'm living life while I got it. Right now, I'm thinking about some movies. Um, right now, I'm thinking about this clothing line I got for females.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm thinking about the future for my kids and the future. How Spliff Star is going to spend another 10 years in the game. Well, all day, every day, I work with young cats, and one of them got a pop. Somebody got a pop. I'm into pushing young. I'm into pushing young talent, and that's how I look. That's how I look at for my next 10 years. It's something like passing the baton. You know, you're running a race. You run a race, you get certain miles, baby. You got to pass the baton so you can keep it moving. You know what I mean?
That's real.
That's how I look at things.
I heard one sister, what was her name? Amber Murder or something like that. You had
Oh
played on your
yes, Amber Murder. She's my artist.
goodness, like yo, like my soul was like, ooh, that was like, damn, it's still piranhas and wolves out here. Like, you know,
Thank
man,
you. Yes, yeah. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Like, let me explain something to you. I call myself the A&R of the streets. I'm not looking where other people be looking for artists. I go everywhere looking out for artists. On IG, everywhere. I go places where they say, "What the fuck you doing around here?" Okay, you know what I'm saying? But it's like going back to the root. It might be a different city, might be a different place, it might be a different face, but for some strange reason, it's the same case. Different city, different place, different person, different face. But for some strange reason, it be the same case. All right?
Wow.
Yeah. So you gotta go, because that's where the diamond's at. The diamonds is in the rough. That's where they find it. You gotta find the diamond in the rough, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's where they at. No cap.
I heard you did a wild tour where you had took a bunch of young G's out just on the road. You know what I'm saying? Running up in spots and all that. You know, what was that feeling like for you?
I mean, but
They kind of
you heard,
like.
say that again? Sorry. What you said?
I said, what was that feeling like for you? You know, you had took a bunch of young boys out there on the road. Y'all was on running in spots and all that. And what was it like for them? That relatable experience.
That they was getting their learning on. That's how they learn. That's why they tornadoes now. That's why they fucking shit now. They're getting their learning on. They came to Spliff school, boy. You gotta come to the Spliff Star College, nigga. You want to turn that? Why you think they have that energy? Like if it's me and Bus up there, bro.
Yeah.
You don't gotta dance around like me and Bus. Me and Bus do me and Bus. You can't do me and Bus. But I'll show you how to do you. I'll turn you the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'll turn you up. The reason why I'll turn you up, nigga, because I have to have a passion, a love, and an understanding with your music. You as a person. Once I understand that, I got your show. I know what to do. I'm good with this shit. Ladies and gentlemen. Analyze it. I've been rocking on stage with Busta for 27 years. And for 27 years, since he been solo, since he been on stage, solo, with his motherfucking man Spliff Star, there haven't been no artist that fuck with our live performance. We don't got pyro, we don't got dancers, we don't got shit flying all over the place. It's just me Busta Rhymes, and DJ Scratcher Tour from the Flipmode Squad. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And if it's a show tomorrow, it's licks and all your mother cunt.
Well, did you ever finish that book you was working on?
Huh?
The book. Did you ever finish the book you was working on?
No. I'm still working on my book. I'm still working on my book because, as time goes on, my mind changes. There's certain things that's too petty to even get liked.
Right.
And then you have a growth and you become a little mature on the way you think. So I'd rather my book just be a bunch of truth, a bunch of know-how, and something that gives people a fucking drive when they read it. Like when you close that book, you want to go do it. Whatever sparked you, you want to go do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that type of shit. So, yeah, man, them thing, man, everything proper, man. They cook up the food. Yeah.
All right. So you got anything coming up that you can share with us? I know everybody keeps shit on the hush hush, but you got anything
Yo,
coming
check
up?
this out. First, let me say this. About time, y'all. About fucking time. Busta Rhymes is about to let go of his new album called ELE2. Extinctional Level Event Part 2. About time you about to release this motherfucker. God damn it. Okay. Also, I'm about to release this mixtape called Willie Longshanks.
Yeah.
I got bangers on there. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all. I got some bangers. I got some bangers. Okay. Shout out to my PaperRock producers. Y'all know who y'all are. Low Key. My man Zoe, Lynx, Sin, Kush from the Lab Rats, Blue. You know what I'm saying? Capital. You know what I mean? My man Keith. You know what I mean? I got PaperRock producers. My producers are sick. Sick, I tell you. And yeah. And everybody they can follow me on this IG. Whoever the fuck. Hit me up anytime, all the time. All Wednesdays. Catch me on the live. I'm listening to whoever got beats, whoever got rhymes, songs, singing. I don't give a goddamn if it's opera, Spanish music, whatever you got. Catch me on my live on Wednesdays. Every Wednesdays I'm doing it. Okay? 3 o'clock to 5. 3 to 5. All right? I definitely have one of the world's biggest producers up there, Rashad. If y'all know him, he's the man who made Woo-Ha and a lot of shit he made. Okay? So he'll be definitely in the building. And love is love, man. You know what it is.
Wow.
Shout out Dope Boy Fresh. Shout out my DJ Fresh, man. That's my DJ. I love that kid. He always repping PaperRock, always repping everything I do. That's my G. Shout out to whole Bridgeport, Connecticut. Ray Janah, the Dawn,
Wow.
Yeah, man.
So,
it is what it is.
Final thoughts, you got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm appreciative. Thank you for the time. Anytime, all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Love is love. Love is love.
You know what I'm saying? So, whatever shout outs, acknowledgments, and final remarks, where people can find you. I know you still, are you still bookable? You still doing features? Can cats still get a feature?
Yeah, you get a feature. If you want a feature, hit me in my DM. We can talk about it. I know it's Corona out here. Don't worry. I'll give you Corona prices. Don't worry about it. No doubt.
So, bless up, respect, man. Enjoy your day.
Appreciate you. All
right.
Vincent Browning.
So we out of here. Appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure you subscribe. Share this IG video. This will be available on our YouTube channel. Spliff Star, man. You know what I'm saying? The Imperial Hypeness of hip hop. You understand what I'm saying? Coming through. Shout out to everybody who came through, and we will see this. I appreciate y'all. Much love and respect. Yeah. Peace.